All right, ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing today? We're gonna get started in a few minutes, a few seconds, readily, but make sure people are on here. Be real quick. Wonder how everyone is doing today in this beautiful Wednesday. Got to go in here and talk about this. Glasses on. There's an open panel as well. Okay. Shout out to everyone out here. About to get on real quick. All right. What's up, man? It's an open panel, man. You guys can shit, I don't really care, man. Anybody can come on here. I'll post a link in the chat. But y'all feel free though. But yeah, man, this is welcome to this news here. Came in from work and I just feel like it's something that needs to be discussed here. Now, we have your rapper Lil Boosie. Right? Rapper Lil Boosie claims he paid for sex with 14-year-old son. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show this tape here for anything, any reference, but not the tape, but just the article in the New York Post. So we know during this whole quarantine, Lil Boosie just been all over the internet. Okay, he's been online sharing videos, even cash apping women, performing some adult entertainment for him. I mean, it was ridiculous. Remember one time he just paid this one woman for $25 to twerk, and then she was playing with her. So he's like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna give her 50." Everybody in the background is laughing, and it's really encouraging this. I'm looking like, dang, all right, I ain't gonna make the tape. I didn't even see the tape. Like, I ain't trying to get bad for you, so I ain't see the tape. But it's just like, and I look at this, I really wasn't a huge fan of Lil Boosie besides Wipe It Down, but you get what I'm saying. He coming back from prison and he's just trying to find himself. But when I look and analyze this situation here with Lil Boosie, it's just that it really it's like a slap in the face of people actually being involved or experiencing some type of form of sexual abuse, and especially as an underage. And we can get mad at Boosie, but we gotta get mad at the woman as well, because the woman is selling her soul to go in here and perform this type of sexual act on this young man. Now, what Lil Boosie failed to realize is that can really over-sexualize the individual, and it's no telling what type of he might have a negative, output on women, as far as like she just viewing them as sexual objects and everything, and that can probably deter him from a lot of good faithful relationships. Maybe he can do just like a one-night stand type stuff, but at the end of the day, you really feel like as a father, you're encouraging more sexual immortality. And this is the thing here. Even if he's lying, because they said allegedly, we didn't see any video, but even if he was lying, at the same time that not only you are a sensation, but you promoting this and posting this on YouTube, or you posting this all on Instagram, expressing your thoughts, saying they got to get ready. What do they have to get ready for? You're ready for just performing sexual acts on women, instead of you teaching them the right ways in life. Now, as this Lil Boosie here, you've been through things, getting caught up gun possessions, getting caught up drugs, a lot of stuff that you kind of overcame, and you have went up ups and downs in the music industry as well. But I look at this more of maybe a mental illness, because I would not have my son or my daughter perform any type of sexual acts with someone that's, just if they're a minor. I'm just not going to do that, because at the end of the day, if you go into the Holy Bible, it says your body is a temple. Now, if you go into the book of Romans here, let's go to Romans chapter 1, and it really goes into detail about the sexual mortality and how that is very sinful. So he said, verse 28, furthermore, just as they did not think it worthwhile to retain the knowledge of God, so God gave them over to a deprived mind, so they do not ought not to be done. They have become filled with every kind of wickedness, evil, greed, and depravity. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, and malice. They are gossipers, slanderers, God haters, insolent, arrogant, and boastful. They invent ways of doing evil. They disobey their parents. They have no understanding, no fidelity, no love, and no mercy. Verse 26 says, because of this, God gave them over to shameful lusts. Even their women exchanged natural sexual relations for unnatural ones. And I look at this individual, as we analyze and him just consistently posting this out here, doing all this crazy stuff. Maybe it's a form of entertainment, but all in actuality, you're giving birth to it. You're giving birth to sin and the sinful lust. It's just not a really good look to go in here and just have your sons being exposed, first of all, to a lot of spirits. Now, it's not penetration, but at the same time, though, when a woman that they don't know, the father is paying for this type of stuff, then what can you say? And you wonder why, okay, but some women are not getting taken serious by men, or they're getting disrespected. It could go, everything starts from home. And I just feel like that's a really bad investment for your son. That money could have been used for any type of purchases of books, or if they're in school, it can be a stock, or you can use that money to help them create maybe a savings account. He has money. I don't know what else he does, but we're looking at this situation here. Is like the fact that, come on now, like that's what you're standing on, is like the the sexual immortality. And so this make people want to look at you differently. Now he has been ruined, I guess, financially a little bit, and he's had to some kind of way recover. He could be doing this for clout. He could be doing this to get his reputation on, because he's known for making secular music. But at the same time, you're setting up your children for failure when you participate in doing these type of things. A prostitute it's someone that just devalues themselves, right? And sell themselves and their bodies, I guess, they quote unquote assets for money. And now, like, your lineage or your legacy is part of that. Now, I want to go ahead and share some of the screens here, get my source of information here, and we can kind of go ahead and read this article together. I'm gonna get into DJ Killzone. Let's see what he says. DJ Killzone says Birdman did the same thing with Wayne. Yeah, it's true. Sure did. But it's crazy out here, man. I won't be surprised. I surely won't be surprised out here. Let me see. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I was reading about that Lil Boosie. So see, it's true on Complex News. Boosie Badass, yep, right here. Faces backlash got to claim he got grown women to give his underage son oral sex. All right. So this is exactly what he said. I quote, right? All here. He said, I'm training these boys right. I'm training these boys right. He said during the Instagram live session Monday. Ask any of my nephews, ask any of them, ask my son. Yeah, when they was 12, 13, they got head. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Then he goes to proceeds, hell yeah, I got my effing son sucked. You effing right. Yes, a grown woman, a grown, super grown. Check his ass out. Checked all my nephews out, super grown. She grown. She checked me out. I know what the F she did to them. She checked me out, let me, and then she wanted to go into a good grade. I'm like, oh my goodness. And this is sad. Like, I don't even know if I would be very surprised about this. I'd be, because every single video stuff that has been going on in World Star just went viral. It's just him just promoting this. Like, you don't even know how old these women are when they be coming on his live stream, twerking and stuff like that, man. I remember one time, this was all on Facebook. Some woman went on this live, and I guess she wanted to promote something. He got upset, because he wasn't really supporting her. He just wanted her to twerk and everything. He said, I'll put you on here not to have a conversation with, just to twerk. And she decided not to do that. He kicked her off because of her attitude. But, how can you have a civil conversation with an individual if you want them just to perform sexual acts and everything? I mean, it's not a good look at all between both parties. Seriously, not even the women that's doing that. But it's Queen Music looks like Louisiana Department of Children and Family Services will be knocking on Boosie's door after the rapper went live saying that he had a very grown woman perform oral on his 12 and 13-year-old son. Won't be surprised. This is really a shameful thing. It's really made me think that, it's maybe some type of crisis or mental illness that may be going on with the brother here. Yeah, I just wow. I don't even know, man. But that's what's going on with Lil Boosie here. Oh boy, I just can't help but make this up, man. I don't even know how he's gonna clean this up though, but it's really not a good look, man. It's simply not a good look at all. Like can't even imagine, brother. You know what's really going on. But yeah, the New York Post posted this and everything. So it's illegal in Louisiana. We fail to realize it's illegal to solicit sex workers and for anyone over the age of 17 to engage in sex, including oral sex. So this can be possibly some jail time for Lil Boosie. It's illegal to do that in many areas. I mean, I think about like the sex trafficking that been going on to a lot of these women, man. They've been exploited and just going on all over the U.S., or even the country, man. And it's kidnapped and again sold by this fantasy that they're gonna be fulfilled and all this stuff. And some of them get into adult entertainment and there's other different mechanisms that women can do to sell their bodies to make a living. But at the same time, though, it's really ruining them spiritually. And you look at this when a man's participating things in the flesh, though, that's not a real man. A man is motivated through the Spirit of God, and we know that according to the Word of God. So, what are you really, challenge Lil Boosie? What are you trying to implement? What do you stand for? This is maybe a serious issue. I know we could be joking about this, but you got people like like R. Kelly, who was molested by his aunt, and all these type of things. I mean, these people actually have internal damage here. You got someone that was probably forced to perform oral stuff, and you just willingly paid a prostitute for them to perform this on your son. You just adding fuel to the problem. Um, it's very foolish. Earlier this year, Boosie came under fire for attacking Dwayne Wade's 12-year-old son. Now we have to talk about that too. It's his 12-year-old son, daughter Zaya, who is a transgender. So he was saying, don't cut his genitals off, bruh. Don't do that, bruh. You gone too effing far. Well, Boosie, you gone too far for actually paying a prostitute to perform or sex. So I mean, it's very hypocritical. So we really don't know what you stand for at the end of the day. I don't usually look up to these rappers or these entertainers that go ahead and just in general, they're human beings as well. But when someone is performing and promoting this type of stuff, man, and really over sexualizing their nephews and their loved ones, you can't really stand for that. I don't stand for it. You know. Um, Boosie was released from prison in 2014 after doing some time during charges. He's from the video on Planet Fitness in Georgia. He was later kicked out of the gym for harassing staff. So I think what all this is going on, this could be some mental illness that's maybe going on, and I think it's very rapidly. I would love to have someone like a professional here to talk about that, but I feel like this is what we're dealing with in this particular time here. You know, so he said link to Tate. Shouts out to DJ Killzone Jones on here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, though. I mean, dang. There was, and I was thinking like, shouldn't be music coming out because we don't know. I don't know if he's really have any royalties in this particular time too. You know what I'm saying? So it all could be just some clout stuff. But I would not set my sons up for failure and into the world because instead of them, focus on women, they should be focusing on creating legacy and also too becoming good, outstanding men in society. And the best way to do that is that you have to have certain general respect for the human body, the woman that you're with, and you can't do that when your father is not leading you into that path. So this is really a crisis to the generation here. It's really not going anywhere at the end of the day. So um, I mean, this is what we up against in this particular moment. Hold on, real quick. What up, Black Introvert? What's going on, brother? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Appreciate you on here. Appreciate you on here, brother. Crazy out here. Yeah, man. We got this got kind of stopped, man. But We'll see. I don't know if he may go to prison for this because it is wrong on so many levels. I certainly don't agree with it. I don't. I really can't, bro. Let's see if I can really get some more information here. Get some more information on here, man. Okay, so Boosie, dang, according to Complex, Boosie also claimed he had shown his son how to put on a condom when he was only 9 or 10 years old. Yes, that's how I raised him. Wow. Damn, I don't care what y'all say. He continued. It's better than watching cartoons. That's why they have iPhone 11s. They can watch as much porn as they want. Wow. Dang. That is crazy. He is wow. It's better than them watching cartoons with two men kissing. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, we raised them different. That's just how it is. Porn has definitely negative effects on people. I think I looked something up. It said most of the serial killers or people or rapists were um had some type of porn addiction, man. And that is very hard to really wow. Like that's a bad habit to go into because I feel like when you chasing and doing those certain things, bro, and you relieving yourself, playing yourself with women that you never seen before, even though the porn industry and adult entertainment is fake, it's not real at all, you know. And you sit up here wasting all that time just to trying to get a load out, and then you realize like, damn, you drained in your energy. You could have done other things. You could invest in yourself. You could have did some sports. You could have done anything that's going to help you and give you something in return. And then that's why I don't really understand why you have individuals out here, supporting like, OnlyFans or women online just living themselves. It's just really ridiculous, man. How, we are as in society sometimes, man. I mean, you're very proud of a grown ass woman performing oral sex in your 13-year-old son. I want I would not be proud of that because sex is only between you and your wife, and then what these doing is just the total opposite. The Baton Rouge rapper made similar comments in a social post back in 2017 when he said he was getting his 14-year-old son oral sex for his birthday. He addressed the controversy during an interview with TMZ, claiming he was just clowning on Instagram. I could play this though. Let me see. That's crazy. I've
Really, I was just clowning on I was just clowning on Instagram. Really, I was just really clowning. I ain't gonna go get him no head. So I ain't gonna bring nobody to go get him no head. But if he want to get some head from a girl, he's 14 years old. I'm cool.
Gotta go to show tonight.
Yeah, fucking at 14. So it's fucking is popular at 14, 15 years old. That's when they be in heat. But I'm not gonna just bring a girl to give him head. But from what I know, he done got head before though. So.
Damn, bro. I'm probably gonna wrap this up, but damn, Lil Boosie might have to take an L on this, man. I just can't control it. Oh my god. Yeah, you said you was joking, man, but I don't know. It seemed like you were very sincere with this. So there you have it, man. Lil Boosie, we gotta really see, man, if this really gonna go really far with this initial investigation, but it's really crazy. So I don't know if he's gonna go to jail. I might do a real update to see what's going to happen. Nothing probably might not happen, but I don't know because if he goes back to jail, then that's it. It's like you just lost your children, man. But this is this is not good, and I just look at this as it's wrong on so many levels, man. You don't want to set your children up for failure like this, and because as they grow older, and it's gonna be hard for them to really, just look at women differently and everything, and so fornication may be a big factor in their lives, man. So that's all I really have to say. It's your boy Only Jr. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Just a little short video I just want to make here, but yeah, man. It's a really crazy thing out here. But it's your boy Young Link. You guys take care, and I am out.